from Williams Pinball. Cafe Lombardi's in Horsham. Great place to have dinner. So, you know I always get a mug from places I like. Good place. But look at this. An even better looking piece of equipment than its predecessor. I do like FIREPOWER a lot, but I think the FIREPOWER II has such a beautiful, sleek look to it. And with the LEDs and all these fixes, this man right there, that man right there, that's my Jason. Jason, show us what you did with the hole.
Ooh.
I'm not allowed to say that kind of stuff on camera. Basically everything else is your standard, you know, lights underneath, LEDs on top, with the exception of this hole. In the original game, it was just a solid red, didn't do anything, but that's where your lock ball is. So what I did was I put a yellow capture there, along with a yellow high-intensity bendy.
Bendy, isn't that your...
Yeah, that's trademarked.
That's trademarked, and he has the copyrights on that,
yep.
folks.
And it's tied into this light here, so when this flashes, this flashes. So during gameplay, when you get the lock ball, not only will this light, but the hole itself will pulse.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful. And I also see, instead of the red, you put a color changer there. That's sharp. That looks nice. Especially how it reflects off the silver. You polish this up beautifully.
Of course.
And through the air. Boy, does it look nice. Let's look in the back. Our customers, actually, no, let's first look at the sides. Do you know this is our 21st FIREPOWER II we sold? 21 of these. That's a lot of FIREPOWER IIs. We actually sold a lot more FIREPOWER. Cabinet's beautiful. Firepower. And Steven was working on that. If you spin the camera around, you can see Steven on the floor by a Rampage World Tour. Hey, that rhymes, Steven, on the tour by the World Tour.
No, you messed that up.
Now we know you don't have a singing chord.
Everybody knows how good I lip sync. No, there are none planned on this because we have to get out of here. We have a special video coming. Richie Knuckles Arcade we're going to see later today. But let's look here. He's put high intensity yellow, white, and red. And actually orange here and red over there, I just noticed. Back here, this cabinet's always sharp. This beautiful speaker panel is easy to pop off. 2 clips, lays right down, and there's our standard board system. See, we now use this battery. It's easy to change. You can buy it at the drugstore. When a battery finally goes dead, we have all new caps and resistors on our power supply. 7 new caps. Resistors are high up off the board so the air circulates. We put the jumpers in the switch line. See right here? You change those. It makes the switches a little more responsive. That's important when you play the game, I think. Now, here's the soundboard. Now look. See, it still had the connector. The speech board and FIREPOWER mounted here, and their brackets will still support it. But they never programmed speech because it was a money-saving option that they had to do to keep the cost of the machine down. Because back then, those speech chips were $50 a piece. $50. Now you can buy a greeting card for $5 that says so many more things and sings to you. But back then, those chips that only had 2 or 3 words in them a piece were $50 a piece. That's a big difference in technology these days, I think. I'm going to let you guys put this. I know they have to take this apart to get it at the guy's house. I'm just going to set that temporarily in there like that. I'm going to set this in there like that. Oh, no, I guess I can't do that. You should have warned me. No, I'm going to let him make a mistake. Yeah. See, I'm not even going to refilm. I'm not even going to refilm it. What do you think of that? There.
Blooper reel.
I did catch it. Of course, we put new instruction cards. Oh, where are our balls? You have balls hiding around here somewhere.
Probably are they in the game?
There. I think we're ready to stop. But Now, what I really like about this game is your lock is immediately lit. You don't have to spell this, you don't have to spell that. The original Firepower was great programming, but Williams said, you know what, let's make it so you can immediately lock a ball. So that's part of the action. Now, there's also a big difference. This is 2-ball multi-ball rather than 3. But look, we've got locked the ball in there. There's our second. We are ready. Your lane change, just like I poorly did, does not help. But obviously, every time you spell, you add a lane to this left channel for your orbit shot. And look what happens up here. When you go through your orbit shot, you hear that really neat bell. Now, I didn't get any points for that. When I did that ramp, this first switch doesn't do anything. But when you roll through that, the game is expecting this switch to operate. And then you'll get credit, like that. Isn't that nice? Now, if you roll through here, though, just like in the Black Knight, it lights this up, and you get whatever comes up in the score window, and it slides over into the right spot. You get immediate multi-ball, 2-ball multi-ball, when this switch is hit. And see this nice little light show. Isn't that nice? And then our 2 rolls around up there. Beautiful game. And imagine, 20? Our 21st one, too. So, comparatively speaking, there are probably still a number of these machines out there. You hear how crisp and clear the sound is. I always like that through the speakers here you get this super crisp sound from the Williams sound system. And it's really sharp. Very, very nice. Also, our hole remains lit even though the lock is on. I thought that was a really nice feature. And then it blinks when you're ready to lock a ball. Did you notice as soon as my second ball drained, the lock light is now lit again for you to roll into. How about that? Well, guys, what do you think of my beautiful game? I spent hours getting this ready. Oh, man. Boys, actually, Tony's working the camera. You can now, Tony and Jason are doing the delivery on this. You're ready to pack up and get this baby out because Frank and I are going on an adventure. He's getting ready now. Richie Knuckles Arcade. You're going to see that video later today too. We have a lot more games coming too, so keep watching. Good night. Now buzz off!